Hello everyone, it's Christopher Taylor with Sovereign Harmony. Good to see you out here. It's Sunday, February 16th. So I want to talk about the week coming up, the 17th to the 23rd. Starts out pretty quiet. I mean, we're coming off of last Wednesday's full moon in Leo that squared Uranus in Taurus. So it's only been about 4 days. So we're still integrating that energy in a lot of ways because we don't really have much going on with the planets until about Thursday into the weekend. Okay, but going back to that full moon in Leo, pretty intense. Not sure what kind of epiphanies or surprises might have happened for you. For me, it was more like mental epiphanies and beliefs and things like that that kind of shook me, and some realizations about what's been blocking me, etc. So I'm not sure how it worked out for you, but again, we're still integrating that because that full moon in Leo, very expressive. So there's, with the explosiveness of that moon, there's a lot that has to settle back in a lot of ways. And with Mars still retrograde here, coming to the end here, but with Mars still retrograde, it's still time to kind of pull back, integrate. We're not really going full bore right now, even though on an emotional level, we can kind of feel, where we want to head and what we need to remove to make that happen. Okay, so a lot of integration. Like I said, these next few days, when we get to about Thursday, that's I believe the 20th, February 20th. That is when Mercury in Pisces, which is now direct and very, in its fastest motion that it moves, it'll be squaring Jupiter, which is now direct, in Gemini. So Mercury and Jupiter both direct, squaring each other from Pisces to Gemini. So this is kind of a busy sort of energy, okay? There's a lot of ideas. Our intuition is on fire, essentially. It's expanded with this kind of an aspect. That square to Jupiter, and with Jupiter and Gemini, there's a sense of, again, we've been talking about this for many months now, the idea of a lot of options, a lot of potential directions that we can go. And so right now we might be getting intuitive hits on multiple directions, multiple places, multiple pies to put our fingers into, essentially. And the biggest challenge with this Mercury square Jupiter Thursday, and really the end of the week in general, is prioritizing. So if three things feel right, we've got to choose one to focus on first. So that is the challenge. And it may be hard to do the end of this week. So don't think you have to have the decisions made by, like, say, Friday or something, because when we get to Sunday, this is going to be a really positive, energetic day. So that same Mercury in Pisces is going to be trining Mars in Cancer, and Mars is going to be turning direct on Sunday the 23rd. So it'll be turning direct while making a trine to Mercury in Pisces. So now we have that sense of expanded intuition that we have on Thursday, Friday time period. And now we're able to just effortlessly channel that into action. So we've been stalled for a while with Mars retrograde. It went retrograde in Leo at 6 degrees Leo on December 6th. Then it backed into Cancer on January 6th. So a lot of sixes going on there. And then it's turning direct here on Sunday the 23rd next week. And it'll be entering Leo again April 17th. So we got a couple of months till we get there. But when it turns direct on Sunday coming up here with that trine to Mercury, there's a real sense of effortlessly channeling any of our intuitive ideas, intuitive inklings into some sort of action. So it's like that sense of being stalled for the last couple of months. Now there's a sense of, this is the idea I've been mulling on for a while. I've got other ideas too, but this is the one to focus on. So that will take that challenging ability to focus, what to choose here on Thursday and Friday, and allow us to put that effortlessly into an action. So we'll intuitively know what to go with first, where to put our priorities, essentially. Okay, so don't get too worked up at the end of the week when it feels like, there's so many things I could be doing, and what do I do first? By the time we get to Sunday, it's going to be clear and effortless. That's that trine energy. So it's like it's been building and building and building for a couple months, and now all of a sudden it's like, yep, it's go time. But it's a gentle go time. It's not a put it in fifth gear go time. It's just put it into drive go time. Okay, and so we don't have to worry about how fast we're doing anything. Just having an intuitive knowing that what we're doing is the right thing to do is the start here. Okay. So that really sums it up. So we got, Mercury square Jupiter Thursday, Mercury trine Mars as Mars turns direct on Sunday, and we're still integrating again the full moon energy as we speak. Next week we'll talk about the new moon in Pisces, but that's a little ways off here. So just focus on, getting our intuitive inklings in order, and at least plot them all on the board essentially at the end of the week, and then we'll intuitively know which one to go with first by the time we get to the weekend. So thanks for joining me out here for another decent day out here in San Marcos, northern San Diego County. And if you have any questions, do comment, etc. And I will see you next week. Take care.